All right, so I want to make a top five list just because, it's always fun to make a top five list. I pretty much do every year, but as some of you know, I've been really, really off the wagon with hip hop. I've just been listening to a lot of like electronic music and it's just all different kinds of things here and there, just albums I hear about. But hip hop, I haven't dug deep at all, so this list is very basic in terms of like what's the most popular and stuff. So bear with me on that, but I don't know. Maybe you agree. Maybe I did a good job. I don't know. I feel like there's so many projects I missed that it's like I'm so far gone from like knowing what's happening. Like I used to just be so good, but I fell off hard. So anyway, my top five is this, and maybe I'll do an honorable mention video sometime. But I just want to nail this out right here. So number five, Jay Z, 444. Very good album, one of his best in a while, and I really do like it. And there are songs that I go back to, but I really don't find myself going back to it that much. But I have to respect it because it was a really good album. I really enjoy it. I think it is like some of his best work in a very long time, and it's cool that he made such a good album and coming from such a meaningful place, and also had No ID produce the whole thing. I thought that was really a really good and creative move, and it was just like something that Jay Z needed to do, and I think he really set a standard for what it's going to mean to be an older vet in rap and still trying to pursue your career or at least like finish it or at least like just do something with music. So yeah, number five, Jay Z, 444. Number four is Saturation 2 by Brockhampton. Uh, I've seen a lot of conversations, saying which album is the best. A lot of people seem to have been saying that, every album is better than the last, so a lot of people think that 3 is better than 2, which was better than 1. For my order, personally, I gotta go 2, their best album, then 3, then 1. But 1 is still really good, but 3 is super definitely, like, super polished. And, compared to 1 and 2, it's, like, on its own different kind of wavelength, but 2 just has like pretty much every song on there I enjoy, at least enjoy, and there's a lot of them that I go back to, like just such a stacked track list right there. And compared to their first one was good. Can't deny that. First one was really good. I don't think it exactly super met the hype that people put them at, but the second one was super good. I really love the second one. Third one's really good too. Number three, I got Kendrick Lamar. Damn. Now, this is gonna sound like weird, but I think this project is probably like my least favorite Kendrick Lamar project. It has really really strong points like DNA and Fear and Yeah and Duckworth, but I don't know. I really before this I never had a project of Kendrick's that I listened to and I there were like actually bad songs on there that I didn't like of Kendrick's. The only one that really comes to mind is Michael Jordan from Overly Dedicated. And seriously, like I can't even like I don't even know. I'm drawing a blank when I try to think of other songs on other projects that I could even say I don't like. But with this one, I don't really like Love, even though I just watched the video today and it was really good. And so it might change my opinion of that song, but I mean, it's not one that I've been going to at all. And God, I cannot stand that song. Um, and the other, I don't know, it didn't stick with me like other Kendrick projects have. And I don't know, it's not like a letdown since it's still good, but I mean, how much incredible quality music can you put out in a row? I mean, he had like the biggest run in my opinion in like such a long time in terms of like actual quality music, and like by quality I mean like the best out. So I mean, I'm just used to putting Kendrick number one when he puts out an album. So this is kind of weird putting him at number three for me. Good album still though, but yeah. Number two, Vince Staples, Big Fish Theory. This album is really fucking good. There's only like one song that I skip over, and that's the last one. It's just kind of boring to me. It doesn't really do anything for me. But other than that, I fucking love it. I love the direction that Vince went. If this thing isn't lyrical at all, like it has its moments, but it's not like super lyrical. Like Summertime '06 was actually really good in terms of like his rhyming and shit. But this one's way more simple. But it's all right though, because I like the direction he took it. I think he's doing it in a really good way, and one of the best ways that anyone that's trying to take that direction is. Um, Man, I've been saying it for years now, man. The electronic mixed with rapping collabs need to happen more. That's like one of the best directions I can see hip hop going. And it kind of is here and there. You get glimpses here, but it's not like there are so many electronic producers, just SoundCloud producers straight up, that are like in making incredible beats that rappers just like they could find some of the best beats ever if they just dug and took their time to do it, but they just keep recycling the same producers over and over again. So I don't know. That's just my opinion on that. But Vince's album, so good, man, so good. Um, yeah, right is like one of the biggest bangers of the year. I love Bag Back. You guys already know what tracks I like. I like all of them besides the last one. But number one, this is I don't. I'm not like I don't know. I feel weird putting this at number one because it just came out. But I gotta go with the new Nerd album. No One Ever Really Dies. That shit is so good. And it's rough putting it at number one because it did just come out, and I'm not the type to usually do that. Like I'm the type that the day an album comes out and I listen to it and I've been waiting for it and it's like just like a little good, then I'll hype it up to be the best album ever. But usually that will fade very quickly. But with this, it is not. It hasn't faded in the past week that's been out. Maybe down the line, but I do not see that happening, man. This shit is so creative. It has so many different twists and turns throughout it that are so good. It has so many styles of music on it. Every feature comes through. Uh, there's just so much. It's like when I listen to an album, I'll like and I really like it and it's a new album, I'll pick like certain so I'll like repeat the shit out of songs that I love, and then I'll find myself like skipping a couple tracks to find the next song that I love a lot to repeat that again. But with this it's like I just go to the next one and I'm like I just go in order. I just keep going and I keep listening to it. It's like my go-to album right now and it's just so good, man. I'm just so happy that they really came through with an amazing album. And that's all. That's all. I know there's like so many fucking albums I didn't listen to this year, and I apologize for that. I'm thinking about doing an honorable mention video. It would have made sense to do that video first, but I just wanted to get this one out of the way. I've been thinking a lot about it. And yeah, so that's it. Uh this year was weird for me, man. Music wise, hip hop wise, because it was just so this is the furthest I've ever been from like knowing every fucking nook and cranny that drops. So it's just a weird time for me, and I thought it was a really good year musically though, and a lot of good music this year. A lot of good music. Haven't heard all of it, but a lot of good music. All right, thank you guys. Uh, yeah, maybe I'll come through with that honorable mention video. Who knows? All right, peace. 9 minutes. Peace. Merry Christmas, by the way. Happy New Year's.